All right, welcome back to Break the Press. What? It was a bit of a loud intro.
Yeah, no.
We
need
are here.
that. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, a bit of energy because it's a new
Energy.
season. Well, are you guys not excited?
Very
Oh, yeah,
excited.
yeah.
More than you can
Yeah.
believe.
Yeah.
And of course, a new season means some new predictions, some new failed guesses. We're gonna all mess up a lot of times in this prediction.
Not me.
And the season is here. Teams have something to prove, and preseason is done, and now we have the best table of people to predict the league. And of course, we start off with Avid, the Arsenal fan. Any feelings of how you feel for?
I've got a lot of feelings, a lot of sensations, a lot of neutrons running through my body when I think of this Premier League table. I'm very excited. I'm ready. Let's just we're gonna start from 20, but I'm just waiting for one number, and we all know what number that is.
It's become second nature for you now, hasn't it?
Oh, second place.
It's gonna become first nature, mate. Yeah, I don't deal with second anymore.
All right, and we have the world champion, the Chelsea fan. Dean, any words on how you're feeling about your season? Are you tired of tragedy this season again?
Again?
Yeah.
Okay. We are. But we'll get into that into the video. Like everyone else, I'm very excited for this season, and let's see what Abdul can do. Let's see if he can get something.
What we
right.
can do.
Yeah.
And then we
Yeah.
have Abdul, the United fan. Are you preparing for relegation? Championship's actually pretty nice.
Actually, no, we're fine. We're fine. We're gonna have a better season than last season. That's for sure. We won't be 15th. Yeah, before anyone says anything in the comments, we won't be
You'll be
15th.
16th.
No chance.
And I'm pretty
There is
excited
no
as well.
world.
I'm pretty excited as well for Pep doesn't he always wins the title after he loses one, so
Always?
we're gonna win one. Yeah, always. So, do you want to get into predictions?
Let's go.
Alright, we'll start from the
Let's
bottom
go.
teams down, so I'm sorry for any teams that we think we're gonna get relegated. We don't mean any harm, but
No, it's
you might
fine.
get-
It's fine.
You might get
Business,
relegated.
innit? It's business.
It is
Yeah,
business, you might get
yeah.
relegated.
It's business.
And anyone want to say who they got in? We'll do the bottom three. We'll say who the bottom three are, and then we'll kind of
Okay.
explain afterwards, because most of us should have similar bottom three.
I'll start simple. 3 came up, 3 go down.
Ooh,
Burnley, Leeds, Sunderland. I think they're all going back down.
I'd say my one. Actually, no. Does anyone else have the bottom three? People that go down again.
I
No.
got 2 of the 3.
I got two of the three as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, you Sunderland hipsters.
Yeah, you're right. My bottom three are Leeds in 20th, Burnley in 19th, and Wolves in 18th.
Okay.
Did?
Quite similar. I mean, Leeds 20th, and, Sunderland 19th, and then Wolves 18th.
So you think Burnley going to stay up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, so repeat it again.
Leeds 20,
Yeah.
19 Sunderland, 18 Wolves.
Okay.
Did you have?
I had Wolves 20th, Leeds 19th, and Burnley 18th.
Alright,
Okay.
who are the ones that we all have going down?
Wolves.
Well, we
wait,
got two of the.
no.
Yeah, we
I've got
two.
Burnley 20th, Leeds 19.
So everyone's saying Leeds.
Everyone's saying Leeds. That
Yeah,
are
yeah,
very
yeah.
low. I mean,
Okay.
what is wrong with Leeds? That we
Actually,
put
no,
them down
actually, I've kind of overlooked Wolves, I can't lie. I'm swapping Wolves and Sunderland.
there? What? So you're
No,
not
you're a
Sunderland?
hipster now as
I'm
well.
allowed to.
You're
I'm
a
allowed
hipster
to.
now as well.
I'm allowed to
okay.
be a hipster.
You're a
He's the
hipster, yeah.
hipster.
You're a
He's the
hipster.
I joined the
Okay.
gang. I joined the
He's a
gang.
hipster
Let's
as
go,
well now.
Sunderland, man.
Oh.
Granny Xhaka captain. What am I
dear.
thinking? Yeah, let's go. No, I'm gonna do a little bit of changing. I'm allowed to.
Alright, go on.
You know
Oh,
the
dear.
video. I'm going Burnley 20th, Leeds 19, Wolves 18.
Alright, okay, go on. We'll talk about Leeds first, because we said Leeds are going down, everyone here. What is wrong with Leeds?
I think for me it's more about the Premier League. I think the Premier League is going to be the strongest that it's ever been, and I don't think the teams that are coming up, I don't think they're strong enough to stay surviving. I think Sunderland, obviously, they've done the best business. They should be a hipster that now, but I realise Wolves, they've actually lost a lot and they haven't replaced well enough. So so I think, yeah, and Leeds, with their manager, they were going to sack him earlier on as well. So I don't know what's going on there with Mr. Farker. It could be. So I've gone Leeds 19th. I think Burnley, they're just like, they always do this. They come up, they don't have the appeal of the Premier League. They don't fit in. They've had this on the company as well, where they've spent so much. You go back down. So I think it takes a good club, and I think Sunderland have the potential.
Alright.
If I'm
Does
comparing
anyone
to
else have any words on Leeds? I mean, what's your reason for putting them to go
No,
down?
I think it's a very similar reasons to have it. It's just certain teams that just have to go down. And I don't know, when it comes to predictions, it's usually what do those lower teams really do that catches people's eyes. And I think Leeds probably the quietest team in the window.
Yep.
Compared to the others. And coming to the Premier League is a whole different step. Their football, I don't know, it's not eye catching. It's not something that the masses are gonna look at and think, okay, maybe they actually have a chance of staying up. I don't see it, so that's why I put them that low as well.
Wolves, I mean, we all have Wolves going down right now.
Yeah.
I mean, that's against the well, what we see now, against the trend, as some would say. The Premier League team actually going down. Why? Why is Wolves going down?
They've been here for too long, I think.
Yeah, survived
No,
way
it's
too many
not
times.
for so
It's
long.
not just that. It's like most recent years. Well, when Wolves came up, was it the 1920s? You saw them mid-table pushing for European spots. Then since Nuno has left, they've been on this downward trend where they just keep going down, and they've, like Everton, barely survived. But I think after this season, after the losses they've had, in terms of players like Cunha, Semedo, Ainuri, and just the players that they brought in, inexperienced players like people like what's the name, Yusuf? Fer Lopez. They bought him for what, 23 million. He's played two games in the top division, and majority of his games in the Spanish third tier. That's not the type of players that they should be signing in order to stay.
Especially after losing
Exactly.
Cunha and Ainuri, who are two very experienced Premier League veterans. Two players have made the big move, and when a player makes a big move, you have to replace them. And replace them with a few young players like not John Arce, he's not even young, he's experienced 27-year-old. And a lot of people are touting to be like a very good player for them next year. But is he on the same level as the players that let him go? He's not.
He's also inconsistent as well.
Exactly. So again, he's playing the Brazilian league, making that step up to the Premier League at 27 is not the easiest. So yeah, I mean that is, I think, the main reason why. I think that Wolves just have a thin squad. They sign players that are inexperienced, and to play the relegation game, you can't play with inexperience. You can't play with inexperience. You have to have experience to defend games, to win points, just to stay up. And that's why, I mean, you see with the team that we'll talk about next, Sunderland, we've kept them up because they signed a few youngsters, while they also signed experience and signed well. And statistically, I mean, if you spend a lot of money, you do tend to stay up.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily, but Nottingham Forest have spent a lot, and they stayed up and are now pretty. Hopefully, they'll be consistent.
Yeah.
Because
You've got to buy smart.
Exactly.
But
And
yeah.
I think Sunderland have bought smart.
Yeah.
FM people are very happy with the transfer window.
And they've appointed new club captain,
Granit Xhaka.
Granit Xhaka. So, very nice to see him back in the Prem. So I think their activity in the market just gives them an edge over Wolves, Leeds and Burnley. So I've got them 17th.
I also think that this is their first season back in the Prem
Yeah.
for like, what was it? 8
Nearly a
years
decade,
now.
nearly a decade,
Yeah, exactly. So it's going to be a tough place to go for other teams, which I think their home form will keep them up compared to the other
and
teams.
you can't say like teams that when they first come after such a long time that
Like
boost does
Brentford.
really help. Exactly, or even a Fulham Wolves a couple of years ago, they stayed up and
Leeds as well, they stayed up, didn't they?
yeah, they stayed up, so good. Yeah,
A bit of heritage.
Yeah, I mean, look, the players that Sunderland have signed, I mean, some of the main ones are Omar Alderate, Margi from Chelsea, Granit Xhaka, Simon Adingra, Talbi, Habib Diarra, Enzo Lafay. I mean, they fit a mold. Players like Adingra and Talbi, both very pacey, very fast, counter-attacking wingers who kind of showed that, I mean, Sunderland aren't going to play, they're not going to play football. They're going to play counter-attacking football. They're going to play football that you need to try to stay up. Counter-attacking football with past very promising wingers. And Habib Diarra has been very touted as a very big player for Senegal. Of course, he's had an amazing game against England in that 3-1 win. I think they beat them 3-1, right?
3-1,
Yeah, 3-1. And Margi, of course, again, another youngster striker. Omar Alderate, another youngster centre-back. These guys, they've signed like FM, they signed the youngsters who I've talking about how experience is important, but they also got Granit Xhaka. Of course, we meme him. But Granit Xhaka, winning the league with Leverkusen, he can bring something.
Invincible and one of the most important players. A reason why Leverkusen have been poor is because he dropped off. So
We'll quickly mention, who do you guys have also in 15th? The one above, 15th?
Nah,
16th.
I'm just gonna go 16. Should I say my 16th? I'm gonna say my 16th to 13th. So I'll just
So
give you my...
let's talk about 16th first. Who do we say that still going to be the battle for Brentford? Battle for relegation.
Brentford.
West Ham.
For Brentford.
Apple Brentford.
I think we know why.
Brentford,
Yeah.
I mean, Keith Andrews is is he a rookie manager? Well, he's not.
Yeah, this is his first job.
Yeah, so it's his first
Man,
job.
he was
and
the
they
set
put him-
piece coach.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And we
true.
just said in the other video in
Yeah.
the face-off, if you want to watch that, cheeky link. Brentford are probably the second best team at set pieces. They thrive on that. So you could be good, but look, they've lost a lot of players as well. They've lost an incredible manager.
They
I
will.
mean,
Yeah.
I put them there specifically for Wissa also looking to leave.
Yeah.
That's another big player. They've only signed Kelleher, Coyote, Melamba, and Jordan Henderson. Melamba, a very young star.
Keller will be great. I think
Keller will be good,
he'll
yeah.
keep him up, just barely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, their team is still pretty much intact.
they've
haven't
lost their
a player.
captain as well, no guard.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
They replaced with Jordan Henderson, so same thing.
Yeah.
But everything else
You do
they
Minecraft
kept.
noises.
Okay. Like they got Kevin Schrader still, he had a very good season last year for
Yeah.
them. I mean, they still have players. Now, I think it's more like it's a very big mystery on Keith Andrews and how well he will do. He could, it could be either he has like amazing season and keeps them up very well, or they fall very far down the table.
I don't
Well,
know. You're gone.
Well, I don't think he's going to be there to even keep them up.
What?
That'll be my later prediction.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. In terms of Brentford, though, I put them 13th, right? I just think they'll stay up around that mid-table-ish area, considering, yeah, they've lost players. They've still got a lot of their key players. But I just think with Keith Andrews, it's a big step up, as you said, from set-piece coach to first-team head coach. And from a person who's not had experience as a manager, I think he's not going to last that long at the job at Brentford.
So you think they're gonna get a replacement, and then
Yeah.
that replacement will lead them to?
Also, I don't think their preseason has been good either. I don't think they've won a game. I'm pretty sure they've not won a game.
They've lost every game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so...
I mean, you want to talk about West Ham? You also put them.
West Ham, yeah, they've also been poor. Even against... Okay, I'll speak upon my experience playing against them.
Your experience, yeah.
Your
Where did you
experience,
play?
I was there. I was on the
What
position
touchline.
you play?
Was I playing? I was playing in that believer role.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, nah, it's just
Great boy.
they're slipping. What's it called, West Ham? They've been around here for what now? Ever since their Conference League win, and they lost to Rice right that year.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've just been nosediving down, and I just can't see it getting any better. They'll be fighting the relegation spots again, but I think they just have enough to stay up, just enough.
I mean, I think they have a rice-shaped hole in that team.
Bowen will save them.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
A rice-shaped hole.
Okay.
Of
Oh,
course they do.
Yeah, I think that losing Rice, that engine, that
Yeah.
person that was the big link-up player for them. I mean, they have James Ward-Prowse in there. Like, I mean, it's not the
isn't
same.
James Ward-Prowse at Nottingham Forest?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he is.
Oh yeah, but they lost James Ward-Prowse.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, they just have a big midfield problem, and maybe Graham Park can do something special, but keeping up is the least he can do at least.
Nah.
I mean, I don't have West Ham that low. I think I put Brentford 16. I put Fulham 15th. And I think they're gonna have a very unforgettable season. Again, you know, their signings tend not to hit the ground running.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think it's gonna be unforgettable for them. What little one I have that's I guess you could say 13th place, right? No, 14th place, right? 16, 15. 14th place. I've got Bournemouth.
Same.
Oh, do you?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think
Yeah.
again, it's just they've lost so many
Yeah.
key players,
Yeah.
and I think Iraola's football was so
Dependent.
dependent on those players. But I was gonna say what's the word? It took the league by surprise.
Yeah.
But once they were they got tired and a bit lax, you saw they completely bottled it.
Yeah.
That's not because Bournemouth are a small club. That's because they got found out and it's an unsustainable way of playing football. So I've got Bournemouth 14. Anyone got anyone else 14?
No, I agree.
I'll say my 70th to 13th.
Yep.
I got Sunderland, Brentford, West Ham, Fulham, Everton. I think pretty basic in that.
Okay,
thing.
Dean, who you got in the 17th to 13th?
I had Burnley, Brentford, Nottingham, Bournemouth.
Oh, you have Nottingham, Bournemouth there.
Yeah.
Ooh, any words on both of them? Nottingham, Bournemouth, the two teams that probably took the league by surprise last year.
I think there's going to be a big crash out next season. I think it will be Nottingham next year. I think we usually do see this happen. A team that in that kind of 5th, 6th, 7th kind of area doing really well, and then next season it's like a nosedive. I don't know. I feel like the struggle that they're going to have with I think they got Europa League football now, that they're going to kind of prioritize that, and then in the league it's just going to be a drop off. Nuno also we usually see when he has a very big successful season he's had at Al Ittihad or even at Wolves. The next season onwards, it's a big crash out. Whether it's he's got problems with the players, the standards, whatever it is, he usually falls off very quickly. I think the owner's not going to like that. There'll be a whole set. I think it'll be a very big problem.
Let's not talk about the owners. Be
Yeah.
careful what you say about Mr.
no,
Marinakis.
that's true.
You saw the
That's
way
true.
Morgan Gizzard got packed off.
Yeah.
Way. Mr. Marinakis, you're amazing. Endorse this podcast, please. Actually, I don't want him nowhere near us. Forget about us.
I mean, I feel like you're right. They've lost a few weight. Did they lose Hudson-Odoi as well? They
No,
lost
no,
Hudson-Odoi.
no,
They lost Alanga, right?
Alanga, yeah.
But I feel like they replaced him all. They signed Dan Andoy from Bologna. I think he's good. I don't think he's...
It's not just that though. It's their style of play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't think they're gonna be able to maintain what they did from because last season They had the most clean sheets joined with Arsenal, right? And we all knew how they played. They just sat back and just counter-attacked. And I just don't think that's going to be sustainable. We saw this with, as Dean said, at Wolves with Nuno. He did the same thing, and we all saw it crash down. So I just think it's going to be the same thing again.
I'd say I'll put West Ham 13th, but we've kind of covered West Ham.
Yep.
Let's move on.
Wait, what's that one? What was my one?
Oh, did you say yours?
Oh yeah.
You know your one?
Yeah.
It was Sunderland.
17th.
Yeah. Everton.
No, so I'll say it for you.
Yeah.
So yeah, say 70-30 for Sunderland, West Ham, Everton, Bournemouth, and 13th Brentford.
Okay. Let's move on.
Do you go up to
12 to 8.
Yeah, we'll do 12 to 8.
Yeah.
We'll do 12
What
to
am I
8.
supposed to do?
So I'll go.
Okay.
Yep. So 12th I had Brighton.
Mm.
11th I had Forest. So not too far away from Dean.
Yeah.
I think they're going to prioritize the European competition as they should. you
Wait
know?
a second.
Then Europa
What?
League.
Wait, okay, no, the next team that's coming up, go on.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Good.
Yeah, I think they're going to prioritize Europe as they should. You know, this is a club with European heritage. And I think Mr. Marinakis would appreciate Europe more than the Premier League. Because
Yeah.
they're not going to fight for, the Prem or the Champions League, I guess. Let's just go and win a trophy. That's, sustained success.
Yeah.
10th place, I have the mighty, the greatest, one of the biggest clubs in English football, Everton. I've got Everton.
Okay.
I've got
Wait,
Everton in
a
10th.
sec- this is what.
Alright,
okay,
keep
go
going,
on.
keep going.
I've got Everton in 10th.
I'm thinking of what you're thinking you're gonna do right now. Go on.
We'll talk about
Just
that.
let
We'll-
him say it.
Let's
I've
say
got
it.
Everton,
We'll talk
I've got
afterwards.
Everton in 10th. I think they had a really good end of the season under David Moyes. You could really see Everton, the team really followed the tune of David Moyes. The fans love David Moyes. They've got the new stadium. What was it? Dickinson Stadium.
Probably by Docks.
No, it's like.
Oh, no, that's
What
the-
did you
Hill
just say?
Dickinson.
I swear it was.
Yeah,
No,
Hill
it was,
Dickinson.
it
Hill
was
Dickinson.
called Bramley
Bram-
Dawn Mock.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Bramley-
Yeah. Bramley Moor Dock.
Moor
No,
Dock.
Bramley.
But it
Moor
got
Yeah,
Dock.
Bramley
changed.
Moor
It got
Dock.
changed
Yeah.
to what
Whatever,
you said.
Bramley Moore. Bramley
Yeah,
Moore.
it was
that
sponsored
was
by
so
that.
much nicer.
Yeah, yeah.
And now they're playing the Hill Dickinson.
I never at the club. It must be. It must be like a.
It's a sponsor.
icon.
It's a sponsor.
Sponsor,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sponsor.
So
Icon
crazy.
at the
I
club.
think that's going to be special. Going to create a special atmosphere, bigger stadium. 9th place, I've got another, one of the biggest clubs in English football, a European giant, Aston Villa.
Okay.
I've got Aston Villa. I think they're going to drop off. Emery, I think they're going to drop off a little bit.
Yeah, we'll
Wait
talk
a
about that. We'll talk about that
second,
later. Go on, tell us
What?
it.
Okay.
We'll talk about Aston Villa later. Go on.
Yep, 8th place, I've got another massive club with fantastic players, both young and old, the mighty Crystal Palace.
How have you put them that high up?
Alright, cool. We'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it. Let's say Abdul's one. I'll say
Yep.
Abdul's one quickly.
What?
So,
I don't know who you're talking.
Abdul's.
Crystal Palace.
Okay.
Okay,
I've got
Abdul's.
mate.
They've never broken top 10.
I've got mate.
Okay, Abdul's.
No.
Abdul's 12th to 8th is Fulham in 12th, Crystal Palace in 11th, Nottingham Forest 10th, Brighton 9th, and Aston Villa 8th. Go on, Dean, you can say yours.
Fulham 12th, Everton 11th, Brighton 10th, Crystal Palace 9th, 8th United.
We've
Oh.
all kind of got a similar.
Yeah.
He
kind
said
of-
8 United. Let's
Oh,
not dodge
wow.
that.
Hey.
Let's not dodge that.
What's
And then
happened here?
My
Don't
one,
kill me, don't kill me.
Later,
Oh,
later
My
no.
on,
one, my one is Crystal Palace finishing their normal 12th place.
Exactly. Thank you.
Nottingham Forest
thank
finishing
you.
11th, Bournemouth finishing 10th, Brighton finishing 9th, and Newcastle finishing 8th.
Okay.
Alright, I mean, what is the team that we all have in there? I mean, we all have Fulham. We kind of talked about Fulham.
yeah,
I was a bit low for Fulham, right?
I'll put for them.
Yeah.
Very low, yeah.
You know, I think maybe an more interesting talk about is probably Crystal Palace in this. I mean,
Yeah.
they've come off a very incredible season. Another incredible start to the season with the Community Shield win against Liverpool, probably against everyone's predictions. And I mean, what are you guys' thoughts on Crystal Palace?
I can't lie. I might have jammed again.
That's what I'm...
No, because I forgot. I don't know how I didn't include Eze and Grady leaving.
Exactly, yeah.
I can't. Okay, I don't know where I'm gonna put them. But that was with that included.
Okay.
Because I
Okay,
think
yeah, that's fine.
I think it's a special team. I can't lie. I think in all sorts of positions, in defence, we've got Grady and Munoz, incredible. Dean Henderson, he bit inconsistent, but when he has a good game, he's good. They've got Eze and Wharton, who I think is a fantastic player. I think if I was Man United, I would 1,000,000% prefer Wharton over Baleba. I think Wharton is much better than Baleba. But I'm not putting Baleba down. But and they've got Mateta, you know what I mean? Big striker, scored again in the Community Shield. You know, and I think Oliver Glasner, he's won with Eintracht Frankfurt. He's now won with Crystal Palace. 2 trophies, you know what I mean? Special. So I really
3
like Crystal
trophies.
Palace. 3?
Combined between...
Oh yeah, 3 trophies, yeah.
Yeah.
But obviously with Gracie and Palace, I might have to change that. Okay.
So I think
And
it's great.
Eze could be going to Tottenham.
I mean, Gueye
No,
doesn't
he's
look
not.
like
Yeah,
he's,
no,
I
he's
mean,
not.
Gueye doesn't look like it that much now.
No,
Because
he's gonna
Liverpool
leave. No, he is.
signed a centre back already.
No, it doesn't
They're
matter.
not
It doesn't
playing
matter.
well.
They
The
all
only
both
issue that
don't
they
know.
have right now is the add-ons, but they'll
And
put
they
that
might
in
lose
now.
Konate as well.
Also, Crystal Palace will have to sell because he's only got 1 year left on his contract.
What
Okay,
makes
you
sense?
might you might see it change on the top. I can't lie. I kind of
Nah, Gary is 100% going to Liverpool. 100%.
Yeah, which
You
makes
think?
me
Yeah,
sad.
100% he's going. And for cheap as well. I don't understand why no one else went
I
for
mean,
him.
but the thing is, though, they move so slowly. It's like they're preparing. They're
Who?
not preparing. Crystal Palace. They're not
No.
made anything big. I can't remember who they.
I told
even
you
I
signed.
this.
think they're waiting to sell first.
They spent
Yeah.
all their money
But
on the
there's-
legal
But
case.
there's no time.
All
It's
of
the
it.
14th.
Yeah,
of-
all of it.
It's the 14th of August. I thought they were waiting for the UEFA
They
case,
were.
whatever.
They were.
It's done now. It came out Monday. There's no signs of movement. There's no. Of course, there's even more rumors that Gay's leaving. Even more rumors Eze is leaving. They need to replace. They're
No,
playing in
but-
Europe. I think they have a very big chance of winning that
If they
Conference
did,
League.
because the difference between the money that you get for being in Conference League and Europa League, they're probably banking on getting Europa League for the extra money.
But they already done
But then
that.
there'd be some kind
No,
of
no, no,
rumors.
because
It
you
wouldn't
get the
just
money
disappear.
for the competition that you're in. It doesn't matter. Say because they won the FA Cup, they didn't automatically get the Europa League money. They got the Conference League.
I know,
money for
but
it.
I'm saying, even
Which
that,
was drastically less for them.
yeah, but even that, they should prepare because.
Yeah, like rumors.
They
that's what I'm
probably
saying.
do. They're probably waiting for sellers.
They do have people lined
They
up.
do.
I'm sure.
But
they
isn't
do.
Gay? He look like he's guaranteed to go. We're all saying that he's guaranteed
Yeah,
to
but
go.
they probably
At
have to
point.
sell first.
I've seen a lot of soft links with Diamande a few weeks
Yeah.
ago with
Oh, yeah.
Crystal Palace.
No, but that's probably the move. If
Yeah.
Gary goes,
You
it'll be
think?
Diamande.
I think they're
yeah.
waiting to replace. They're doing that with Eze as well.
Yeah.
They're waiting for, I don't know why, but they're waiting to see who they want to get. I think Eze to Arsenal and then El Hanous to Crystal Palace. I think that's a good move that suits all parties. Okay, I'm gonna move Crystal Palace in the final cut. I've jammed again. Sorry, but
That's fine. All right, go on. Then. We'll talk about the UECL/UEL places of 7th to 6th.
Oh, we're not
Okay.
going to go over his outrageous.
I'll say when we all talk about United.
United. We don't have United right here.
7th to.
7th to 6th.
Yeah.
Your 7th to 6th place position.
Why have I got 3 teams in there?
It doesn't matter. Just say your last 6.
Technically, fifth will
I've
be
got
a,
3.
fifth will be a
Oh,
UCL
5th
spot.
is in there.
Is that,
Yeah.
it's not
Okay,
guaranteed though.
so I've got 7th place. I've got.
No, it is.
I've
No,
got-
talk about 7th, 6th because 5th is in Champions League spots technically.
Fifth will be Champions League spot.
Okay, fine. 7th place. I've got one of the biggest clubs in English football. You know, a mighty team with great
Definitions.
young and old players. I've got finally the team you're waiting for. Tottenham, Manchester United. I've got Manchester United in 7th place.
I also have Manchester in 7th place.
Okay, you have them in 8th. You
Yeah.
have them. Who's 7th place?
So
for
who do
you?
you have 7th place then? Do you
Aston Villa.
Okay,
know who you have?
Tottenham.
okay.
Okay. I mean, wait. We'll say 6th as well. Go on. Who do you guys on 6th?
Tottenham Hotspur.
Tottenham Hotspur.
Newcastle.
Newcastle.
Okay. So us to have Tottenham. So we have United. Us to have Tottenham and United 6 and 7. You guys have who
I have Aston Villa and Newcastle.
in 6 and 7?
Yeah, 7-6. Yeah.
Tottenham, Newcastle.
Okay. Cool. Okay. We talk about Tottenham first, or do we talk about United first? Actually, we'll talk about United first. You know what?
Let's talk about United.
You don't talk about United. We'll
Don't.
talk about United. United. Actually, you know what?
That's what I meant.
Why are we just looking at you?
I didn't put him there.
Doesn't matter. United.
United.
Okay.
Actually, no, wait. We should talk about
Yes,
United.
yeah, exactly. Why
Oh.
is it me?
Why are we putting them in
Oh,
7th?
well, hang on. 8th.
Oh yeah, actually, no.
Okay,
You start.
It's only one spot.
Yeah,
That
but
is true.
it's not
Europe,
eighth.
innit? Europe. Without
You don't
Europe.
Without
yeah,
Europe, though.
yeah.
I think it's a big year for United in terms of transition, in terms of change. Why is that? Why
No, it's big. Yeah, they're gonna drop like 7 spots.
No, we're going up to
9,
spots.
isn't it? 9 spots.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Another
crazy.
year without Europe, that's a very big year.
Yeah. I think no, but that's the thing. No Europe could be actually a big help to them. I think a lot of the reason why you
Technicalities, we could still get Europe.
What does that mean?
Cup
How?
competitions.
What?
You get Europe from cup competitions.
No, he's saying like Europe this year.
This
You're
Yeah,
not in
yeah,
Europe
yeah.
this year.
Oh, you say we're not in Europe?
Yeah,
not in Europe this
what do
year.
you think?
Are you in Europe this year?
What competition are you playing in?
What, is there a competition below Conference League or something? What are we
Yeah,
missing?
what are you playing?
No, because you know if someone wins the FA Cup, we could drop
Yeah, that's
down.
next
Yeah,
season. But we're saying
that's
this
next
season.
season.
Oh, sorry,
Why would
sorry,
I
sorry,
be
my
doing
bad. All right,
All right,
my
go on.
bad, my bad.
Go on. Why do you have them 8th? Why?
Well, I mean, let's be honest. 15 to 8 is a big
Yeah,
jump.
it
Like
is,
the
it is.
football.
Same for Tottenham.
Yeah, exactly. Is that in itself is a big achievement. Obviously, you want to be higher than that, but jumping up that quickly, the results changing with Amarim, you have way more wins in a row, goals scored. That's a big change for them. So I think, that change from 15 to 8, that's massive for them. That's not like it's something to be looked down upon. What?
He's so
We've not won 5 in
Yeah.
a row yet.
We haven't. They haven't.
Oh,
True.
that guy's still not shaved his head, has he?
Yeah, he's
That guy.
not. He's on 300 almost, I think, pretty sure.
No, that's my point. Like, you won't win 5, maybe you won't win 5 games in a row, but it's the idea that you maybe get
Well, I
2,
mean, look
3
at our
wins
first
in a
5
row.
games.
Well, all right.
Look at our first
All
5
right, yeah.
games. We might be in trouble before we even
That
start.
front three of theirs as well, Sesko and Cunha and Bomo, there's gonna be goals in there. Results we don't know, we'll see, but goals, as players as individuals, there's promise there. There's a lot of difference to the likes of what you had last season. So I think there'll be a big jump. I don't know if collectively as a team they're going to be fighting for a European spot, or they'll be in the contention, but will they miss out? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I put this in hindsight of Baleba or a midfielder coming in.
Same.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
that's-
doing that.
So
yeah,
even with
yeah,
Baleba
there's a-
in, you still think they're going to finish 7th?
Yeah, I think Man United's defensive structure is brilliant. I think their 3 centre backs are great. Lenny Euro, incredible.
Breakout
Delete.
season this year.
Maybe, yeah. Delete, I think, very underrated. Maguire,
He's there.
solid unsung
He's
hero.
there.
Plan B.
Midfield is where I look, and I think there's
Yeah.
a problem there. Even with Baleba, you know, mainly is not really fancied. If Bruno plays there, you know, is there exposure there?
The depth.
The depth.
Yeah.
Are your wing backs that good? Are they? Dogu, he's okay. You know, he's not great. He can have great games, but he can also have bad games. Ahmad, you know, is he going to play right wing back?
Yeah.
You know, defensively there could be some problems there. Dalot, inconsistent. I'm looking at your trouble positions. Striker is as well. Sesko is a great signing, but again, we don't know what he's going to do. You know, if he doesn't bang, you can have Hoyland who doesn't bang. You can have Xerxes who doesn't bang.
Holland's
No.
not going to be here.
Huh?
He's not going to be here.
Maybe. I think the only spots we can look at in Man United and think, yeah, that's good, are centre backs and your 2 10s. Even then, hasn't Buemo really had a great preseason?
He's only played 2 games.
It's 2, but Victor Yokers has played 2 games, and I can see I've got confidence in him. Cunha as well.
He's looked lively.
He looked lively, but again, we haven't seen much of them. So I think 7th is good.
Yeah.
No
it's not
Europe, focus on the league.
That is
rebuild
Europe.
That is Europe.
slowly.
That is Europe.
bad. If we
Oh
get
no, but I'm saying
competition-
this season.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
they're gonna get there by doing that. Maybe grab a Carabao Cup on the way.
Again, get Europe from
I
there.
mean,
though.
look, for me, in my decision was like Tottenham, United, Newcastle. That in my prediction, I had just been going like they just were switching positions. At 6, 7, 8, I think that's where dumb 3 this had to be. At a point, I had United 6, Newcastle 7, Tottenham 8. At a point, I had Tottenham 6, United 8, and Newcastle 7. They've been kind of switching around. But at a point, I just look at them like Newcastle have Champions League football. Maybe they drop a little bit. They've done it before. They kind of dropped off one season and kind of come back the next season. Maybe this is their drop off season in the league. And maybe they do okay in the Champions League. United, and then it's just become United and Tottenham for 6 and 7. Which one will be better than each other? And I just look at the two managers in my opinion. I think their squads, both are pretty similar in terms of like depth. Not both of them don't have that much depth. Tottenham have done okay in terms of signing Kudus and who's done all right yesterday's game as well. But then I just look at the managers. I think that's a big deciding factor. Thomas Frank, you know, established Premier League manager, proven that he's done very well with Brentford at building a club, finding players, building them, kind of improving them over time. And Buemo, Wissa done very well, utilised them well. United, can Aram say the same? I don't think so. He can't. I don't think he can speak Thomas Frank right now. Understand?
Who's the better manager, Thomas Frank or Ruben Amorim?
At this moment in time.
Yes.
In Thomas Frank.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
That's fair.
Oh,
there you
fair.
go. And what cooled my head down was yesterday against PSG. Of course they lost, but Thomas Frank impressed me. It was just the way they played.
Why is your head hot in the face? Why do you need to be cooled down? What? Why are you so angry?
Oh
Why
no,
so
no,
angry,
as in I
yeah.
was anxious. You know, I kept switching them around.
Oh,
if you know what I
okay,
mean.
I see.
So of course they solidified my decision
Mm.
because of yesterday's game. Of course, Super Cup, a very big game for Tottenham. Of course, if they won, it would have been crazy. They should have probably won if they actually didn't ball it. But Thomas Frank impressed me. They'd been 2-0 up against the not world champions, but champions of Europe. Played amazingly well, and in the end, they really kind of dropped the game because they subbed off key players like Saar, who's amazing yesterday, Palhinha, who's amazing yesterday, and I mean Richarlison came through, had a very good game yesterday. I just think that Thomas Frank has shown me more than Amorim to put him in 6th. Of course, I'm not putting him in a crazy Champions League spot, but don't you believe in Thomas Frank? Don't you believe that Tottenham can do something?
Look, I mean, I just think, look, if Man United or Arsenal played that UEFA Super Cup yesterday and we went 2-0 up, let's say it was Amorim Arteta's first game and we bottled it, we're not going to be hearing, oh, Frank's solid, oh, there's potential
true.
there. We're going to be hearing bottle jobs. Tottenham
But they are still
the
getting bottle
media's, you know, media's favourite club because nothing happens. It's fine. You know, so, you know, really, are we really going to big up a 2-0 bottle
That's
job?
what, yeah.
Never.
Yeah, no, but that's true. But I feel like it's the way they took off all their best players on the pitch that day. They took off Saar, they took off Palhinha.
They
But
did.
They did
is that not an
everybody.
issue though?
That
If
is
their
an
best
issue.
players aren't here,
No,
That is an issue.
What are they gonna do
And
then?
also,
You're right.
you know, there was no outlet.
yeah.
There's
but
no
not every
outlet.
day you're gonna play against PSG.
No, but you're gonna play
You're playing
against Premier League
PSG,
teams.
who
Yeah,
5-6 days ago were dancing on the beach, mate.
exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Like, look, I mean, I've got Tottenham 6, but I'm saying yesterday I think it was quite disgusting.
I got them
Yeah.
7th.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But and I think you're right. Thomas Frank can unlock this team.
Yeah.
A lot of young players. Archie Gray, who you really like a lot. Gray, Bergval, Kulusevski, Madison's obviously out. Solanke, and Thomas Frank loves an English striker.
Indeed.
So yeah, I've got them 6.
Yeah, that's fine. Do you want to go to our Champions League spots? Or
Who
do
does
you
he have
want to talk
6?
about?
Oh,
Newcastle.
Newcastle.
Ah, Newcastle.
So, we didn't talk about Newcastle. We'll talk about Newcastle. Why do you guys have him 6?
Yeah, I mean,
Eddie Howe, I'd say.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
Eddie Howe, yeah.
Top manager. Yes, they're gonna lose Isak. Or whether he goes to Liverpool or not, he won't be playing. So
nah, I think he will.
really,
Yeah. Brother, you're not sitting out for 12 months. I'm sorry.
I don't think Newcastle are the type of club to reject 120 million. For
They
a-
have.
They have.
plus 120 million plus.
there'll be another bid.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. They will accept it eventually. They will.
Liverpool,
Imagine 120 million to Newcastle.
But if he's staying, you're saying do you think he's not gonna play?
He's
Like,
not
in your
gonna play.
opinion?
He's not gonna.
You
play.
think he's not gonna
He's
play?
not gonna play.
he'll play, man.
He won't play.
No,
No,
it's
I
a
think
World
this
Cup
is a-
year.
He's gonna. The amount of hate he's gonna get.
It's a World Cup
I
year.
mean,
No, but-
already he's getting a lot of
Yeah,
shit.
exactly.
Yeah,
Imagine
this is
that
what I'm
every
saying.
single game.
This
Every
is, especially Newcastle. It's not
Exactly,
like,
yeah.
like a top 6 club.
It's
This
no.
is-
It's just gonna. It's gonna become so
football moves on
toxic.
so quickly. Look at
Mm.
Granit Xhaka. He got worse abuse than Alexander Isak,
He did.
and he
But-
turned it around because he's improved his
the-
performances.
no, but-
as soon as Isak scores, we're back,
Yeah.
yeah. Man.
No, but that's
He's
the
like,
thing
I love
though.
you.
In the back of Newcastle fans' head, innit? They always know he's gonna be leaving regardless.
Yeah,
Whereas
yeah.
with Granit Xhaka, he had the time to turn his fortune around. At
Again,
Arsenal.
this is not a big. Newcastle a very kind of unique club in the
Yeah.
sense that you're one of us, and he's betrayed that feeling.
It's a
So,
family club.
True.
Yeah.
Family club. They take his shirt off whenever.
Did you not see that they were burning his shirt and everything?
Yeah, I don't.
I
They
mean,
don't
so-
like
so
him.
did
Did
you
you see the
guys-
kids that were kicking his car as well?
Oh, yeah.
When he was going out
that's
training.
crazy. I mean, look.
It's gonna be so toxic if he stays.
Are you guys predicting that they finish 6th
Yeah,
with
big-
Isak or?
Without Isak.
regardless anyway.
Yeah.
But
You think?
Yeah.
Well, okay,
because
what is the reason for it? Because Isak's a big thing, and looking like the replacement striker could be Nicholas Jackson or someone
I mean,
else
there's
like
been a
that.
bunch of names, but I think regardless, Eddie Howe's proven time and time again, like, you give him the backing that he's a top manager and that, yeah, it's going to be a problem that they've lost Isak. But if you look at the reports, we've seen a lot of apparently backlash within the dressing room about how the way Isak's treated the club. A lot of players are quite angry. Apparently, some players back him, but some are very annoyed with him. And there's going to be that kind of solidarity within the club that's like, okay, we're losing our striker here in such a disgraceful manner. Why not? Why can't we push for still be in that kind of contention for Champions League, be a top team without him? So I think that push as well will be very important for them. And yeah, it's not like it's going to be a big drop. It's still kept majority of their players. They're adding players like Lango with, so whoever that striker is going to be, they're still going to be a serious side.
They bring in the AC Milan centre back as well.
Yeah,
Malik
Malik
Sal,
Sal,
yeah.
I've got Newcastle 5th, so just one place
Mm.
behind you. Yeah, I think Newcastle are always overlooked.
Mm.
And when you
Yeah.
play against them, they're a flipping hard team to beat.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
St James Park is a very hard place to go. So I think he'll do good. We've seen that they've got money.
Mm.
The Saudi money, we've always said, where is it? Because they don't usually spend.
They can't spend it.
No, but they're trying to spend it because they would have bought Ekitike, they bought Tiao.
Mm.
They're looking at other players. So I think they will invest. I think we'll see a few players joining Newcastle.
Especially with the Isak money as well.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
B and
They
C
might have to
list
slightly
players.
overpay considering
Mm.
how late in the transfer.
They've
we are
shown their
right now,
hand.
yeah.
They've shown the money.
So are we
yeah.
going top 4?
Yeah,
or-
go on. You
No,
said your
wait.
fifth
What's our
already.
fifth to?
Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay.
what's what I'm saying? So
Oh,
5th
oh.
to 2nd, 52nd. Oh no, 53rd.
Fifth-
We'll leave 2nd and 1st for late.
Okay.
With the 53rd.
So is that how you confirm? Everyone thinks there'll be a proper tower race this year.
Uh,
Yeah? So everyone saying,
I didn't say
okay,
anything.
okay.
We didn't say anything.
It's
Okay,
anything.
alright, so I'll go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go.
so I've got Newcastle 5th.
Yeah.
So we're going 5th to
Actually, no,
3rd.
we'll do 54th. Okay, 54th. And then with the
Okay.
top 3, we'll put
Okay.
Okay.
together.
Alright.
Okay.
4th place, I've got a giant of English football. One of the biggest English teams of all time, sitting right next to me. Manchester City. I want Manchester City in 4.
Ooh.
All I am.
Wait, and who's your 5th?
Newcastle.
Okay. I'll say my 5th was Aston Villa. I think I will talk about them now. And Chelsea, world champions. And
Wait,
4th.
Oh, Villa 5th. Oh,
Villa
okay.
5th, Chelsea 4th.
Abdul.
Addo?
I had Man United 5th, and I had
man.
the Club World Champions at 4th.
Okay, Dean.
Okay.
See?
I had Tottenham 5th and then City 4th.
Okay,
Mm.
so
Yeah.
agreement here on this
Yeah.
side of the table.
Who do you
Is
talk
it?
about first?
Oh,
Let's
City
talk
4th,
about
okay.
Chelsea first. I'd
Okay.
say.
Yeah, look at Chelsea.
Go on.
I think a lot of people did have Chelsea in 4th. Or like in
No,
that
they,
region.
you guys go because you guys put them 4th.
Oh, alright, I mean,
We
yeah.
put
Oh,
them
where you
higher.
put him?
Yeah.
We put them high. I'm not gonna say.
Okay.
Okay, well,
You go first, go on.
yeah. I think with Chelsea, we all know their transfer policy, right? They're just gonna spend.
Yeah.
Maybe overspending in certain positions, but they've got a lot of depth in every position now.
Stockpiling.
Exactly.
Unhealthy stockpiling.
Unhealthy.
Hoarding.
But if you look at them from pre-season or even the end of last season, on the Club World Cup as well, they performed really well. They played really well against PSG. Okay, you could argue whether PSG were up for it, whatever. I think Cole Palmer this season will be different for him. Maybe have a bigger impact. You got João Pedro, who looks very dangerous. Even Liam Delap, he's bagged in some goals.
Why does João Pedro look dangerous?
He's just a different striker. Wait, why are you saying it like that?
No, because I agree with you on that.
Oh, yeah. He's a different striker to what you're usually used to. He can play out wide as well if you need him. Yeah, he can play out wide. We all know Liam Delap. He's going to be that traditional English.
Bully,
he's just going to bully people. If you get Xavi Simons as well, I don't know what's going on with that deal.
Right, but why fourth? Why not maybe higher up?
I just think we saw last season. I think it's going to happen again where you're in the title race coming up to December, right? And then you're going to have this drop off where you're going to start like losing points. Your players aren't performing. You're just going to see yourself slide slightly, but it's not. I don't think it's enough for you to drop down out of the Champions League spots.
Okay, so it's a bit like this season, basically.
I think we have to remember a lot of your players are youngsters as well, so the inexperience will kick in again.
But we've had a season like that already. That's
what I mean. It's going to be similar to last season.
Yeah, let me have a word. I mean, look, I think that Chelsea do look dangerous. I mean, if they weren't dangerous, they wouldn't be in the top 4. But I think what's killed them, is that defense. Dean was talking about in the transfer ranking video. I think transfer ranking video, we were talking about Gerald Hato. That defense is very important. Of course, Gerald Hato looked like an amazing signing. Of course, he still is an amazing signing. Looks like he might fit in at left back. I don't know if he will play centre back. Who knows? But Levi Cole going down.
Yeah.
Benoit
Badiashile going. Well, he was already down.
Yeah.
losing two centre backs. I thought Levi Cole's quality, of course, is very,
Chalobah
very
got
good.
injured against Milan as well.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, that's another reason why they're fourth. I think start is very important. Levi Cole he got an ACL and he's out for basically the whole season.
Yeah.
I think that's one of your main centre backs, and you probably will have to replace him, or you'll play Gerald Hato there, or whoever your other centre backs can be playing there. But most likely will be Gerald Hato. Is that gonna be enough to take them past the top 3, who I believe will be in a supposedly 3-horse race, but yeah, I just don't think that. I think the defense is a key part. Everything else is fine. Your right wing got Esteban Neto. Your left wing you got Bino Gittens. I don't know who else.
Alejandro Garnacho.
Maybe. And of course up front you guys got the 2 Battering Rams. You got a good midfield 2. A good midfield 3.
One's not a Battering Ram.
No, drop it. One is, but one isn't.
One's more technical.
Like
One's a thug.
Okay.
you're going to play Champions League football this year. You're going to be playing. Yeah, I just don't think it. I just don't think your squad with that defense. Maybe if you sign a centre back, you can maybe push up slightly higher. But with the teams at the top 3 are the teams that I think will be going for the title. Do I think Chelsea will be going for the title as hard as last year? I don't think so.
I also don't think you still got that goalkeeper issue.
Yeah, it's true. No, it's true.
Obviously, you could still sign Donnarumma, but yeah,
No, the way it's been confirmed, we're not.
Okay. Well, you got Robert Sanchez and not Petrovic. You got what's the other one? It Strand
Jorgensen.
Yeah.
Strand lost.
So striker, mate.
I mean, I'll quickly talk about Aston Villa as well because I got them in fifth. Yeah. I mean, I think it's mainly because they've been consistent and they've kept a consistent team. I think consistency is very important. Of course, a lot of the teams above them are a lot of mystery in terms of new signings, because Goalscorer and Sumendi and whoever, Madueke. Liverpool signed a whole front 3 of new players. City signed a whole new team as well. Aston Villa seems to be the only team in that top 6, 7, wherever, that have not really made that many new signings. They've kept basically everybody. They still got a contract extension for Morgan Rogers last year in December and someone else.
They've lost Jacob Ramsey.
Have they lost
Yeah,
Ramsey?
yeah.
But he was
That's
injury prone
Newcastle.
at the
I mean,
club.
he was injury prone as
Yeah,
well.
and he wasn't really a main
I mean,
star
look,
there.
True.
I just think Unai Emery can at least keep them in that 6th, 5th-ish place. I put them 5th. I don't think they're in a worse position than Tottenham United. But I think they're above them, but they're below. They're in like a middle ground where they can get Champions League football, and they're above Tottenham United, but they cannot fight the top 4, who like Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal, City.
Are they in Europe?
Yeah.
Who?
They got you.
Aston Villa.
They got Europa League, Champions
Conference.
League.
They've got conference or one of. They've got conference or
They
one of
can't.
them. So who got shafted
Fact
again?
check.
Crystal Palace. No, Crystal Palace got
So wait,
conference.
Aston Villa Europa League. Aston Villa.
Oh.
Yeah, someone's in Europa League.
Yeah, it's Nottingham
Aston
Forest
Villa
and
Nottingham Forest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are they?
I
yeah.
think so. Yeah.
Yeah, Aston Villa got fifth. Remember the whole United scandal last year?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, my
Oh, yeah.
God. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what
that's
about
it.
United scandal? Nothing happened in that game. We're actually the better team that whole game.
All right. I mean,
You
that
are,
is
you are.
my explanation on Aston Villa, and of course the Sangus one as well. But we'll talk about the top.
Well, we both put City fourth.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys
Yeah.
talk about City. Go on. Have a word now.
I mean, a lot of the reasons you listed Chelsea for, I think the problems are at City.
I agree.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay, go on. I'll let you explain it.
Defensively, I really don't see the improvements made because that's what you really struggled with last season. When the attack dried up, in previous seasons you've had the defensive recovery, the ability to, keep things steady so that you'd, get a 1-0 win here or 2-1 hit. Last season that didn't happen. You went on that insane losing streak, and I don't see a huge enough recruitment defensively to say that you're a lot more solid now at the back. I don't think that's there. Ainuri, yes, offensively great signing, but is he defensively really what you need?
Nope.
I don't think
He's
so.
a right back for the season.
Mateus Nunes.
Nope.
No, exactly.
You don't sign the
He's
right
just centre
back.
back debt for the season.
Mateus Nunes.
I mean, I'll send it back there. I'll talk about C's that later. Well, I have him slightly further up, but you'll find
Yeah,
out.
I agree. I think defensively they're not there. I love Pep. I think he's the best manager of all time. But last season it was very telling for him. He was struggling to try and change stuff. He's gone. This happens to all of the elite managers. Jurgen Klopp and Arsene Wenger. They develop favoritism, where they love playing their players even if they're not good enough anymore. And will we see Pep start? You see all these City lineups and all these. Brother, we know who's gonna play. It's gonna be the OAPs. You know what I mean? He probably yeah. So I think defensively there's worries. If you sign Donnarumma, Edison is a big liability. He lost you a lot of games,
You're right.
but it's gonna be very interesting to see what Donnarumma does now because that's a whole chunk of your game gone now.
I mean, I don't think. I mean, look. I want James Traff to play. I think he's literally the perfect. I don't know why we're linked to Donnarumma. James Traff is literally the perfect Edison replacement. In terms of he won't have the. Of course, no one's gonna really have an Edison ball playing ability. I think people are underestimating how big of a difference you'll see in City or how big of a change you'll see in City with Edison. Of course, he will not be. He's not the best shot stopper, but he's an amazing ball player. And there's been so many times, even the trouble season, where we've seen the long ball to Haaland, the long ball out wide, the long one to Riyad Mahrez, and whoever our wingers are. We're gonna lose that, and City fans or other people don't understand that we're gonna lose that, and it's gonna be different. We're gonna play very differently. Now, Donnarumma is not the reason why they're letting him go is because of that ball playing ability. The reason why we signed James Traff because he does have it. Now, I want James Traff to be there. I don't want Donnarumma. Of course, he's a great keeper. I need James Traff to play. We signed him for him, he needs to play. I need to give him a chance at least. Let him play. So that's my opinion on that. But
I think Donnarumma's gonna start.
Yeah.
if he comes, he'll start. But
yeah.
I don't want him to join and start.
Fairs.
It's just a bit stupid, though.
Yeah,
if they get
that's
him.
what I'm saying
It's a
as
bit
well.
Stupid.
All right.
Because they spent 40 on James Trafford where they could have just got Donnarumma for 25.
Do we do 4-3-2-1 or do
But
we do?
what about me?
What?
What?
Who did you have?
I'm Man United fifth.
Oh crap.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, go on.
sure,
Why are you getting Champions
We'll
League?
give you
Oh,
a
against
2
Champions
votes.
League.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Okay.
whoa, whoa.
We'll give you your
Sure.
fave.
What did I say again?
Spotlight.
I said based on what was it, Donnarumma and Baleba, right?
Yeah, you said
On
if
my
Man United get Baleba and Donnarumma.
Yeah, I believe Man United can finish fifth. I think this is a big season, not just for Man United, but for Ruben Amorim. We're playing, what was it, mostly one game a week.
Mhm.
Yep.
We got essentially more rest than most other teams around us. I think, if you look at our defense is not that much of an issue. Goalkeeper is goalkeeper, but I said if you get Donnarumma, because that's what we need. We need a shot stopping goalkeeper. I think Baleba will improve our midfield.
How?
Just like his mobility, his athleticism, his aggression in terms of the high press, which is what we're gonna probably prioritize more for the upcoming season. I think having Benjamin Sesko as a target man will provide more opportunities for link-up play with all the players around him. I think we got Mbamo, who's just come off the back of his best goal-scoring season. We got Cunha, who's been consistently performing a poor Wolves team. And I just think, overall, I think this has to be the season where we have to get Champions League. Obviously, last season we finished 15th, right? No Europe, which tanked our finances. And from a financial standpoint, we have to get Champions League football. It can't be Europa League or Conference League, it doesn't matter. It has to be Champions League football because the spending that we've done this season, we spent 220 20.
I think you have
I
the
think-
worst net spend in Europe.
No, yeah, we're doing, and it's Arsenal. And if we sign Belaba and Donnarumma, that'll put us up to
360 maybe.
yeah, around that.
Mm.
So you have to get Champions League football. I don't care what the scenario is. You have with one game a week as well. Man United will have to get Champions League football, and I think they will. I think with the other teams around them, they'll be focusing on other competitions, i.e. Newcastle got Champions League. They might want to retain the Carabao Cup. We've got Aston Villa. They're in the
Europa League. Yeah.
Europa League. Yeah, they might focus on getting a trophy themselves. Who else do we have? We got
And the other top
we
four
got
then?
Tottenham. Nah, Tottenham. They're just
Yeah.
gonna fall off again. That's
They
what they
beat
always
you
do.
in the Europa League final, mate. Give
That
them
is
some
true.
respect.
They did beat us in the.
They stopped you from getting UCL football.
They did, right, but they've not bought anyone.
They have bought a few
Who does?
players.
Two. One
Who
player.
does?
Yeah, linked to Eze, as you're saying.
Link.
Link
to Eze.
They
No, no,
Should have got Morgan Gibbs right.
should have got, but they didn't though. They've not.
Yeah, they didn't.
They
Yeah,
didn't
it's
upgrade the
true.
team. They've also got injuries. They've got a long-term injury to
Mhm.
Madison, who's the main creator. They
Mhm.
got Kulusevski's injury prone,
Mhm.
so they can't really rely on him. They're playing this three-back system with what 4 centre backs. Good luck with that.
How many centre backs do you have at
6.
the club? 6?
Yeah.
Who?
Delict, Maguire, Aiden Heaven, Alessandro Martinez, Lenny Yoro. You
I
got
forgot
Mascherano that
Alessandro
can play
existed.
there.
same.
Yeah.
Okay, I
So yeah,
forgot. Yeah,
we've got enough centre backs to play there.
Alright, fair enough.
But yeah, I think Man United will get fifth.
Okay.
Alright. And
So
then
I'm going to say 3-2-1. I think that
we
makes
did
the most
4 3
sense.
2 1. We didn't say 4 yet, did we?
We did say 4.
yeah,
Oh, we did say 4. So it's 3
Did
2
you say
1.
4? Oh yeah, I
You
said.
two had Chelsea,
Alright,
we had City.
Yeah.
Do we announce everyone's league winner or because
No, we got back to
We'll
front.
go 3,
Yeah.
2, 1.
Yeah.
So who wants to start?
I
So
mean-
he says
Okay. Third place, I've got Chelsea.
Okay.
Second place, I've got the mighty Liverpool.
oh,
First place, Arsenal.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
Who
it.
wants,
Huh?
go.
who wants to follow me?
Dean?
Okay. Put third Arsenal, second Chelsea, first Liverpool.
Okay.
Okay. I've gone third Arsenal. No, I'm joking. I got third Man City, second Arsenal, first Liverpool.
And then I got third Arsenal, second Liverpool, and back your team, Balad. Man City are going for the top nine.
Oh, goodness.
Back your team,
Nah,
Balad.
fair enough.
You backed your team,
I did.
and
I
I back
did.
my team.
He didn't back his team. Oh no, he did actually. Put him
Ah,
second.
Second is pretty good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Not playing constantly football.
Alright,
Alright,
City first.
Back your team, Blood.
delusion is key.
Back your team, Blood.
Okay.
I predict every time. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
I think this is the last season for Pep. This is the end for him. This is the end for him. This is it. It's coming.
No.
It's coming.
Nah, we're gonna.
Okay.
Okay, let's go with
You
what
wanna
is
go
that?
Arsenal first?
Who
No,
put-
wait, no.
who-
Let's go with Arsenal.
Wait,
Yeah,
where'd you
yeah.
guys put
I
Arsenal
put
third?
Arsenal third.
I put them
third.
second.
You put them first. You know, we'll let Arsenal talk first, then go on.
What a disgrace.
We'll
Whoa,
tell you-
whoa! What did I do
You tell
wrong?
us. You tell us why you will finish first, and we'll tell you why you won't finish.
No, forget first. How is Arsenal below second? That's a
Oh,
disgrace.
them two, yeah.
That's a disgrace.
I was close, you know. I put them
What
second
do you
for a
mean?
bit.
That
I put,
is a disgrace.
I had,
You put C above you,
I had
buddy.
C always on
Two
me
spots
first.
above you.
That was the first thing I put in my prediction. I put C first, and then everything was falls beneath it. Understand? So I put C first, and I was thinking I had Arsenal, Liverpool, then I had Liverpool, Arsenal. I kind of switched around. But
Arsenal have been the second most consistent team in the past 3-4 years. In the past 2 years. Last year, the amount of injuries we had, which was more than any other club on this table, and second to maybe, yes. We had bigger profile injuries than you. We had Odegaard, who missed out 2 to 3 months. We've had
Oh,
Saka,
bigger profiles then. Yeah.
We've had Saka, who's missed out 4 months. We've had Havertz, who missed out 2-3 months. And are you guys failing to understand how we were still in a title race despite everything that we've went through? We had Marino up front. Well, I'm sorry, I don't think Pep would get a tune out playing a midfield up front because that hasn't worked.
He did
I don't think-
technically.
Who?
Put Foden up top.
Yeah, but how
And
many years
Kevin De
ago was
Bruyne.
that? How many years ago was that?
Gundogan
And,
had a
and
striker.
you're, and you're
Gundogan.
comparing Foden and Kevin De Bruyne to Mikel Marino.
True.
How many levels is Mikel Marino away from them three, please?
Hey, I put them second.
Okay, not you, but
Yeah,
I think it's disrespectful to have Arsenal other than second because, again, last season we did better than Chelsea, we did better than City, we did better than every other team in the league, and yet our state was worse than City, worse than Chelsea.
Yeah.
How does that
okay,
make
but why
sense?
do you put them first?
No, but I'm struggling to understand that.
No, no,
How
no,
did you have your team over Arsenal when we did better than you last season and we were worse than you?
Well, we had big profile missing. Both our strikers were missing. Jackson was out for several months. Then Guy, who's supposed to be the backup, was also missing. We didn't have a proper striker.
And we were
for a couple
competing in the
months.
Champions League as well. We went to the semi-finals. So we had harder games than you did.
Yeah, but I think we were on a couple points off you, 4 or 5
You
points.
are
but
a couple points off us.
We also need to factor in the fact they had the luxury though of resting their
They
players. Because
did,
they're playing
and
quality
you've
football.
got such a bigger squad than us last season. And you've even got a bigger squad than us. I'm not saying your opinion is wrong. I'm just reacting to my...
Well, this is the thing. I can
Like-
put you third and still believe in the title race. It
Yeah.
could be a point or two difference. It doesn't have to be like you're nowhere near. I think it's going to be like 3-horse race. Like you said, it's
Okay,
going to be
fair
Arsenal going to be there, and it'll be just a minor point difference.
Then go
That's
and
it.
tell us why you put them first.
Most consistent team, best defense in the league. With Saka back, with Gyökeres back, you know, we've rejuvenated the team finally, and we've brought in big signings. We brought in Zubimendi, we brought in Gyökeres, we brought in Mosquera, who looks really good, who can give Saliba the rest. We've Madueke, who can hopefully is better than Martinelli and Trossard. We've brought in signings who look like they can raise us up a few levels. A few signings from your clubs look like they're going to raise you up like 2 or 3. Obviously, Baliba can, but Zubimendi I think is a bigger signing than any of your signings that you've made, and I think it's a bigger signing than any of your signings we've made. And I think Zubimendi is a bigger signing than if you signed Baliba. Victor Gyökeres would bridge the gap. Do I think he's going to get top scorer? Maybe not. But will he score a lot of goals? Yes, he will. And he will take off so much burden from Saka. And if you saw that game against Atletico Bilbao, the Saka goal, that was link up from Gyökeres. He sucked in 2 centre-backs, that allowed Saka to get that space. Now, and I think Mikel Arteta is very disrespected. I think he is.
No, from me, I didn't do anything.
No, but you're making a face.
No, from them too. Yeah.
And the evidence I can give you is last season. He outperformed Enzo Maresca, outperformed Pep Guardiola.
I agree.
With half the resources available.
I agree.
There you go. So I think Mikel Arteta will evolve this Arsenal team to fit a Victor Gyökeres, and I think we'll win the league. I don't think it's going to be a league that's going to be won with 90 plus points. I think someone's going to win the league with 80, 82, 83, 84
Yeah, so
points.
it could be anybody. That's what I'm saying.
I do,
So
but I
it's-
think it's disrespectful to put Arsenal third. That's my opinion. I think it's very disrespectful.
I mean, I can say why I put them third. I
Go for
think
it.
that, look, I said before I put the Chelsea thing, I think it was going to be a 3-horse race. I think that City for Arsenal can be a 3. That when I talk about why I put City as first later, when we talk about everyone else's leaders. But I think that it would be, look, I said already that I had Arsenal second, I had Liverpool third, I had whatever. All 3 of those teams, I think, will be very close to each other. I think the opening games are very important, so you guys got a hard run to start. We've got a slightly easier run than everyone else here. And I think that the start is very important again. I don't want to talk about that now, but yeah. Look, Arsenal, Liverpool, City, I think we'll be very close in that top 3. I think it'll be very, exciting to see how each of those 3 teams, how they perform, how will they do against each other in the big 6 games. And I think it'll just be a close tie race, which is why, I don't think it's that bad to put them Arsenal third. Because if you're third by 1 point, or if you're second by 1 point, are you basically like, what's the difference?
Yeah, what's the difference?
No.
Exactly, it's not. Of course, on paper, Arsenal finished third, whatever, boohoo. But is 1 point, is that big of a difference? No, it ain't.
What did I say?
And we finished behind you last year by what? 3 points? Only 3 points after the season
Yeah,
we had.
Arsenal's like 4 or 5.
season
exactly.
you had, brother, come on.
What
No,
did
but
I-
that's the point.
The
They
start of
had
our
such
season.
a tragic season, and
We had
there's only
such a
a few
dramatic season.
points.
Oh, sorry.
We
Yeah,
did.
sorry, man.
What?
Sorry.
What did I say?
All right.
You said what you said.
No, what did I say for?
Arsenal.
Yeah.
You said we'll compete very closely with Liverpool, but we'll be edged out completing the quad for Arteta. Injuries reported again costing them valuable points in the season. Arsenal win the FA Cup this season, but most Arsenal fans will hound Arteta out, having failed to win the league after the money he has spent to assemble his squad. That is the paragraph written by Adbo.
Fair enough.
And
Yeah,
do you any words on why Arsenal are third?
Yeah, so you're still gonna have a great season, and I think people are underestimating you because maybe a couple preseason games you lost here and there. But my biggest problem is the sort of change needed at Arsenal. We saw a lot of what happened last season was maybe you got predictable or certain games where you needed to win, you weren't able to win. I'm not sure where is that change going to really happen. I don't know.
Yeah.
A lot of the games we lost were because we didn't have a striker.
Yeah.
So people to this day still talk. Well, not a lot, but if we talk about Arsenal, they're still gonna talk about the FA Cup game. People still talk about that because Havertz again. How many chances did he miss? Is Gyökeres gonna miss those chances? I'll bet money he doesn't.
I think it's a bit stupid as well as that point that Dean made because the whole of last season, Arsenal played without a striker, right? And
Yeah.
the complaint was that if they had a striker, they'd go win the league.
Exactly.
They've got a striker now, right? And they've dropped down a spot.
Yeah.
That literally makes no sense. And if we're complaining about City's defence, right? If you looked at the Arsenal team in it, yeah, where do you say a weak point is?
For what?
That Arsenal team, where's the weak point? Compared to City, because
Creative midfield.
okay, you can say that, right?
We could
That's
get
why-
Eze. We could
They could get Eze.
That's
They've got one year that can
There's a lot
play
of
there.
good.
They've got Odegaard. But we bring up City's defensive issues.
That's
Yeah.
true. Every team has issues. Like, Liverpool also have issues.
Yeah, they will.
I mean, we could
But
talk-
not enough for them to not enough. Your issues in it, and Arsenal issues. Your Arsenal issues won't let you go ahead of them. I don't think. I think
Yeah,
they're
true.
more of a complete team. They've got what they
100% you're
needed.
right.
They've got depth now for if you want to put a bench Saka for some games. I think Gyökeres will be a big turning point for them because they've got two different styles of strikers now. You've got Havertz and you've got an out and out striker. You've got another striker that can link up play. I think Saka will. We need to also factor in. This will go into my later predictions. I think Saka will be very, very, very big this season in terms of creativity because now he's got an actual striker to link up play, create chances for him, and I think Gyökeres will bag in a lot of goals. And I don't think he'll be top goal scorer, but enough to put them in a very, very tight title race with Liverpool. I think if Liverpool get Alexander Isak and Gehi, I think they'll just edge out Arsenal.
Do you want to talk about Liverpool now, quickly?
Yeah. Who had them winning?
Me,
Just you.
yeah.
No,
No,
I
no.
had
Was
them,
it just
I had
me?
them winning. I had them winning.
Oh, yeah, go
Oh,
on,
is
both.
it?
Okay, we'll
Yeah,
let you talk.
yeah.
Actually, yeah, we'll let you talk about why you think they're gonna win.
Well, I think we saw last season a team that didn't really have a lot of change still was able to win the league by quite a convincing margin. So now that they've got those kind of signings in, I don't think they're going to blow the league again, but it's just that upgrade, those upgrades that they've made, they're going to be a lot stronger in all sorts of competitions. Right? To a point now, you can't really say like a squad depth or Salah's alone isolated. No, he's going to have players around him that will be really important. I think the signs that they have will all bang as well. I think Ekatike will do really well. I think Wirtz will do really well. Kirkers. I think all of them will do well. I don't see a flop in that Liverpool team. Someone that doesn't add something to them to a point where they can't. That another team's going to blow them away and win the league. I think this team can go a lot longer in the end of the season. Last season, you could say they won it quite early, and then there was that drop off at the end of the season. But I think now that they've got such a better collective squad, that when they're going to need to be good at the end of the season, they will actually be able to do that, which is why they'll win the league.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
look, the reason why I had them mainly second, because they will be first, but also, I mean, the reason why they come second because they signed the great players, if you know what I mean. They signed, technically, they probably had the best transfer window in terms of the profile players, how big they signed. They signed Wirtz, is probably already a ready-made cam. They got Hugo TK, who already looks very decent off the like on the ball, wherever. They signed like their fullbacks as well, who again already chipping in assists and goals, wherever. But the reason why I had Arsenal before ahead of Liverpool and Liverpool afterwards, I kind of switched around. They're both close. I think the Arsenal easily has the best defense in the league, easily, right? But I think Liverpool have the most interesting attack, and I think they will start showing some defensive frailties already. I think
Who?
Liverpool 100%. Because of course people talk about like make fun of Trent and make fun of like the Robertson, whatever Robertson forward of Trent, going to Real Madrid, but of course he couldn't defend whatever. Frimpong and Kirkers are exactly the same thing. We watched them against Crystal Palace. Frimpong's playing a right wing and he scored a goal from basically the edge of the flipping right wing box, wherever. And Kirkers also so much defensive frailties. Both their goals came from when Frimpong and Kirkers were both out of position. You left Van Dijk with marking Saw, Munoz, Mateta, flipping everybody, and of course
Muniz
that
kept getting in behind.
exactly. But that's because that's what he does. He did that against City in the FA Cup final. That's what they're built for. If a team is going to attack them with fullbacks, they're going to come back with their wingbacks. And Munoz has been lethal in that Community Shield game, and other teams will see that and go at. Other teams have amazing fullbacks. You guys got good fullbacks. You guys got Lewis Kelly, who's very good forward. We got Ainer, who's a much more attacking fullback as well. Everyone's got attacking wingbacks and fullbacks. Liverpool could get exposed somewhat this season, which is why I had Arsenal there before. But after that, I just don't know. I just felt like I had to give Liverpool the benefit of the doubt of their signings that they will get slightly ahead of Arsenal.
You say about defense, but they just signed Giovanni from Parma, and they've just
No,
got-
but it's
they're
not.
gonna get
It's
Guehi.
not a like the centre backs are crap. It's a numbers thing. If the fullbacks are going forward and you're defending against 4 people against 2, who are you gonna back? The 4 people, or the 2 people? The 4 people. They're gonna attack and beat them. Van Dijk's a great centre back. Konate's a great centre back. They got exposed in the Community Shield game easily. That's my point.
Well, I feel like their attack is going to just be too much for most teams. They're going to probably have a season
That's
where
the point. Yeah.
they're just going to outscore teams. Like they'll probably win games by big margin, but they'll concede a lot. But it won't matter that much.
Yeah, but did they score that many goals than other teams last season?
It's got a lot
no,
of goals.
but majority of the goals were from Salah. But with the acquisition they made, the pressure for Salah to be the top goal scorer will be relieved, especially if they get Isak.
Yeah, it's true, but yeah, I think defense as well.
Yeah.
Van Dijk, I love him, but I don't know. I think this season we'll see a decline.
Maybe.
We might, we will see.
Alisson as well, since he's come back from his injury last season.
But they
at the
got
turn of the season.
they got Mamardashvili as well.
Yeah, that's
Which
true.
the signing of Mamardashvili is the end of Alisson. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, because
It
is
was
he
the
not on a
end
free?
this season, but Alisson
Yeah.
that now still want to stay.
Is he not on a free next year, Alisson? I'm pretty sure he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think them
So-
two there.
I just think they have too much to
Gravenberch, is he
handle.
going to be able to emulate what he did last season? I don't think so. So, you know, how is that team going to fit in?
We don't know. That's a mystery.
Yeah, and I think
Hopefully
honestly,
Everton win. I don't want
Arne
them to
got
win.
very lucky last season with the lack of competition other
Mhm.
than a one-legged Arsenal. So I think that gives him credit. But again, you know, were Liverpool a great Premier League champion? I don't think so. Do I think they're going to do it again? No. If they add Isak, could they? Potentially.
Maybe, yeah.
I still think Arsenal are going to win. That's not me being a blind Arsenal fan. I'm not going to say Arsenal are going to win if I don't think they're going to win. I think they're going to win. I think we'll be stronger than Liverpool. I think it'll be a close tie one. I think whoever wins will win on 84, 85, 86 points. I think it'll be very, very tough.
I mean,
season.
before we go on the awards, I would like to mention that City will win the title. And the main reason I put it, because I am a blind City fan, so I'll put them up top. But look, a Marmoush full season. Reinders looks amazing. Rodri, well, he's back then, got injured, and now he's gone till mid-September. I think Haaland has to have a good season this year. I expect him to have a good season this year, and you'll see in the awards later that if with the creative burden off only one player, last year Kevin De Bruyne was basically, as soon as he was playing, it's just, oh, where's Kevin De Bruyne? With the ball in and pray. Now we've got Reinders, Cherky, Marmoush full season. I mean, hopefully Savinho
Marmoush
stays.
really,
I think Marmoush will have
I've
a big
never
season
liked
this year.
it. You know, I've never
To be
liked
fair,
it.
they could also
He's got
get
a great goal.
Rodrigo.
Hmm?
They could
That's
get
maybe.
Rodrigo.
I don't think Savinho will leave. It looks like he's it's out the question now. He's not going
Really?
to Tottenham.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
It just looks like I don't think it's gonna happen. I never thought it was originally gonna happen. I thought it was a rumor, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
It still
no,
could happen.
no,
It still could
player,
happen.
Yeah.
But
think
again,
they'd
if we
rather
get
get
Rodrigo, change something, huh?
They'd rather get Eze.
Yeah, it looks like they're gonna get us
Who,
anyway.
Tottenham?
Yeah,
Because Eze is a better player.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, there you go.
Then
That's the
Rodrigo.
issue with City. Is
Well-
Oh, Savinho, yeah.
Yeah.
but that's the issue with City's forward line. They're just you got Doku who's inconsistent. You got
Yeah.
Savinho who's inconsistent.
That's true.
Marmoush.
But I think
Marmoush
we
is
have-
inconsistent.
But look, I think we had the players now to get rid of the people that were the problem last year.
Who are you going to
Kovacic,
get on the wing?
I mean, we have Doku, Savinho, Foden, and Cherky. Anyone can play there.
So,
Marmoush can go wide.
we got Doku inconsistent.
Inconsistent.
We got Savinho inconsistent. We got Marmoush inconsistent. We got Foden
Not consistent.
not consistent. And we don't even know where he's gonna play
Where
as
is he
well.
gonna
Nothing.
play?
You got Cherky who is a new signing.
Yeah,
I
new
mean, we
signing.
don't know how it could go.
Yeah.
So
Look, the signings that we have signed.
also,
will play
isn't
big part.
Haaland your only striker as well?
Oh.
So someone
That
in
is a
it,
great
just go
question,
late
bro.
on him.
That-
Bang,
yeah,
leg gone.
bro.
What are you gonna do
Yeah.
now? What are you gonna do? Where's the goals coming now? Exactly.
Haaland needs a
Uh,
freak. He'll probably recover in that
Look,
day.
the thing is, like, I think the
Also-
signings will change everything. I think the midfield bolstering will change everything for City.
They don't
And
have a right back.
And look, in the
They
second half
don't
of the
have a
season,
right back.
we played without fullbacks before. Okay, understand that. We played centre backs at fullbacks before.
Right back.
We played with centre backs at fullbacks before. Now,
Yeah, good luck with that.
second half of the season, last year, we were the best team. Points wise, we had literally the best points in the entire table. Understand? Second half of the season, from 19 games on. So it shows that our season last year it was bad for our standards because we didn't win the title for a fifth time in a row. We were four. But we still clawed it back. We still had the announce to win it,
Yeah, but
to come back in that second half of that season.
that's what I've been said though. The league wasn't that like competitive.
And now it
So
is, and
obviously-
we've improved
so-
as well.
Yeah, but you say you've improved, right? You bought who? You bought what? 2 new midfielders. Who did you buy?
Reinders,
It's like one new midfielder.
New Gonzalez.
He was there already.
But I think he'll play a lot more games this season.
Okay.
Look,
Alright,
I
he
mean,
did
yeah,
play
inconsistent,
Rodrigo,
inconsistent again,
yeah.
Yeah, you don't have a right back. You've got a
Inconsistency,
left
yeah.
back who's good going forward in it, but can't go backwards. You've got you got centre backs in there who are literally known for being injury prone.
Yep.
Your whole back line is literally injury prone.
Yep.
Sounds
You've
like
got-
a
You've got
league-winning
one
team,
striker
mate.
at the club, one striker at
Yeah,
the
one
club.
striker's
If
crazy.
he goes in it, yeah, boom,
Yeah.
everything goes.
Yeah.
You've got
What's the
inconsistent
You're
wingers.
looking to sell players. What's going on?
Man City getting cooked here.
Yeah.
say you're gonna win the league. Look, at the end of the season, in
You got Pep
June,
in there
whatever,
who is said that
He looks like he's on his way out.
he's on his way out.
Scratching
Yeah,
his head, you know,
yeah.
and he's gonna go out with pride. He's gonna win the league. I think
Okay.
so.
Yeah, I think let's move on to the awards. You know, I
Did we
think
even
it's
talk
a-
about Chelsea?
Good-
Yeah,
we
we
did
did
put
talk
them
Chelsea.
second and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
I
what's-
put him third.
Why
Yeah,
Chelsea
I put him
second?
second.
Why
I mean,
Chelsea?
go on, why do you put Chelsea second? Then we'll quickly talk about it.
Well, I think somehow still Chelsea's being kind of underestimated here. I think the signing of players like João Pedro, Liam Delap, Andre Santos now here at full season. We got one of the best midfielders in the league. Maybe even could be argued as the best midfield in the league in terms of how complete it is. You got Darius Sugo is going to be basically the Caicedo cover. You got Lavia. Hopefully comes back. That midfield is looking insanely stacked. I know you guys are talking about defense, attack, and we didn't even mention midfield. That midfield is one of the best midfields in the league now. I think Cole Palmer, the creative burden's been lifted off him. It's not, everything's gonna have to run through him now. If anything, that opens up more space for a player like him to exploit and change things up. I think Chelsea will be very exciting attacking wise, and the main reason why I think we'll be second instead of a fourth is Maresca has developed seriously as a coach. I think the tactical fluidity he's shown to somehow claw a Champions League spot when none of our attackers were performing was insane. I went from saying our defense is one of the weakest points to now it was probably the reason why we even got Champions League in the first place. We barely conceded in that end run in the season, and yeah, okay, we've lost Colwill, we've lost could potentially lose more centre backs, but that I just have full backing of Maresca now. That regardless of what happens in the club, that he can come up with a formation, a system, a way of playing that will allow us to see through the hard times, which I couldn't say before. But now I have full backing of the coach, and I think, yeah, second place is a huge progress. I know last season when we were second, I was saying I don't see it lasting, but now I think it's going to be till the final day, a kind of thing where Chelsea can really push now. You can say, I don't think we'll win it because of other competitions. We're going to probably do a lot stronger in the Champions League and things like that, but we're a lot stronger now as a team. And I think that it will carry into the end of the season, it will show, and it's why we can maybe eclipse a couple of teams by a few points, like a City, like an Arsenal.
I mean, we'll quickly move on to the awards after. Let's just say our top 4 again, or top 5 again. So go on, Abby, you can start. What is your top 5?
Top 5, Newcastle, Manchester City, Chelsea, Liverpool, and the champions, Arsenal.
Alright, I'll say my one. Aston Villa 5th, Chelsea 4th, Arsenal 3rd, Liverpool 2nd, and the champions, Manchester City.
Dean, or me?
You go.
It was it? Man United, Chelsea, Man City, Arsenal, Liverpool.
I went with Tottenham, City, Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool.
Okay.
Alright, we'll go on to our awards. That is our league prediction. You'll see it on the screen now. All 4 of our league tables completed. And we'll quickly move on to the awards. If they're not straight, if they're straightforward, then we'll kind of skip through the awards. Or you have a little bit of explanation, we can explain a little bit. But we'll start with the top goal scorers. Of course, they probably depend on who you have win the league. I say win the league, so I have Erling Haaland up top.
I'm going to go first.
I thought you said you want to score.
Erling Haaland.
I think Erling Haaland will be top scorer.
Yeah, say I've gone Haaland as well.
Yep, I've gone Haaland.
Oh, bit of agreement. I mean, I had Haaland there because if we're gonna win the league, I think he will score a good amount of goals. Again, last season 22 goals in the league. Not
Ball
that
injured
far,
as well.
Exactly, not that far. Salah who scored 28.
And that's a good season.
Exactly,
Yeah.
very good
That's a
season.
good
This is the standards of that player.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's how good he is.
All right, top assist. I think I got an interesting pick in here.
I went Bukayo Saka.
I went Bukayo Saka.
I went Bukayo Saka.
I went
Why is that
Cole
interesting?
I mean, again, it depends on how well you think Arsenal will do this
Because
season.
the obvious answer is Mo Salah, isn't
Yeah, exactly. A lot of
Is
people
it?
get Mo Salah.
No,
Yeah,
I don't think it is.
100%.
No, I don't think it is.
Liverpool are favourites to win the league. Mo Salah will have the
No,
most
but
assists.
I think we also need to factor in the fact that Bukayo Saka was injured for how long? 3 months, right? He played 13 less games and he was only 8 behind Mo Salah.
Yeah, but again,
If they had Bukayo Saka in that team, I think they would have won the league
No,
last year.
I agree.
I think they would have.
yeah,
that
but
would have
look,
been done.
people think
And
that,
they've got a striker now
Yeah.
to create now.
no, the thing is also is that people like Salah. If Liverpool win the league and they do well again this season, Salah will be top assister, and that's because people saying, "Oh, they got words, they got these guys, and who gonna take
Salah's
the credit."
always
for
on
them."
with the final ball.
Exactly,
Always
he
in.
will literally get even in the Premier Shield. Did he
Yeah.
get the assist for? He got the goal. I think
No,
he
that's
did.
Verts.
No,
No. But
that was
you
Verts.
know that chance was offside when he flicked it over to Verts and then.
Oh,
Verts
yeah,
was
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
get
yeah.
goal. We're gonna keep seeing that.
Exactly,
Yeah.
he's
He
gonna
will,
we'll see a
but
lot.
I just think
No, but-
Arsenal is just
Yeah,
going to be
and I think if Arsenal have a good season, Saka will have those balls
Yeah.
to Gyökeres, those corners, wherever he will.
Oh, yeah, for your corners,
Yeah,
yeah,
it'll be
exactly.
crazy.
I
Yeah.
mean, Saka's got 10 assists, which is really impressive.
Exactly.
And he missed half a season.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
I'll go with Saka.
Cole Palmer?
Cole Palmer, yeah. I think last season, maybe a dip in terms of the goal scoring, but the reason why I was so excited when he first joined Chelsea was the creative assets of this player. He's a player that should be assist first before goals. That's the kind of player we were expecting, and I think we'll see that this season. Maybe there'll be the goals maybe never will reach the same, but his assist numbers will go up. I think even in last year when he had a dip, he still created over like 90 chances across all competitions, which just shows the standards. And now he's got actual proper players that can finish. We saw what's happened now with the João Pedro in the team. The numbers will go up. Liam Delap in the numbers will go up. He should have probably had way more assists last season. I think now we've got a stronger team, stronger players, that his numbers will also go up.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, player of the year. Who do you guys have a player of the year?
I actually don't remember.
My player of the year.
Oh, Virgil van Dijk.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
My player of the year is Declan Rice.
Erling Haaland.
Again, I went to Cole Palmer.
Mm.
No, there's not too.
So there's 4
interesting.
different answers there.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
but-
okay.
I mean, Cole Palmer, just could play because the most assist. I had Erling Haaland because if you're the top scorer, you most likely will be.
Not always a guy.
Not
No,
always,
always.
but when Erling Haaland did, he was thing. And if we win the league,
I mean, Harry
Erling
Kane
Haaland
got top goals and top assists and still doing good.
Yeah, it's
That's
more
true.
like you have to have a record-breaking number to really get that again.
That's true, but if Erling Haaland wins the league and he.
And also, he has that kind of narrative that he's just a goal scorer. So, like, if he's not playing really well, unless that's what I'm saying, he needs to have
No, but
record-breaking
if we win the
numbers.
league, he'll have very good.
That's true, but okay, it is based on the fact
Yeah.
that you think you win the league. Okay.
Alright, Declan Rice? Thoughts?
He's gonna if we win the league, it will be mostly because of obviously sacking Gyökeres, but who's behind him? Declan Rice. Declan Rice is gonna drive us forward. He's gonna defend. He's gonna attack. Link up already with Zubimendi. Declan Rice, I think he's one of the best midfielders in the world, top 5 midfielders in the world. If we win the Premier League, a lot of it will be down to Declan
Wait,
Rice.
do you think he'll have the so let's say you have a run where you win the league. Do you think he'll have that narrative, that PR to be the best? Because
Yeah.
if you're saying Saka's gonna have the most assists, surely they'll push Saka to be player of the year.
They would. I think if we do win the league, we'll have maybe 2 or 3 naturally, like you do. But Declan Rice has been back-to-back Ballon d'Or nominations, back-to-back Prem Team of the Season, back-to-back PFA Player of the Year contender. This is a world-class player.
Alright, go on, Word and Van Dijk.
It's just Van Dijk, isn't it?
No, if you think
It's
they win the
just-
league, you think that he'll be the.
Yeah, he'll be a key component for them in the league.
Okay.
Okay, yes.
Offensively, defensively, leadership, everything.
Alright,
Mm.
alright.
He was in the running as well, wasn't he? For the last season one, right?
But it's not confirmed. The PFA Player of the Year.
I wasn't announced yet.
He wasn't
No,
in the
no,
nomination.
Was he not?
nomination.
He wasn't
No,
in
it
there.
was nominations. Yeah, the PFA Player of the Year gets announced in 5 days on the 19th.
Okay.
Oh,
Alright.
shit, on a PFA.
Alright,
It's fine, it's fine.
Young Player of the Year.
Here you go.
Remember, 23 has to be 23 or
Yeah.
younger.
I need a
before the
fact
season
check.
starts.
Check Ekitike's age.
He's
Oh,
not
that's
under
done.
23, is he?
That's why I'm kind of. I'm
I'm
not sure now.
I want to say he's 23.
Yeah.
Ekatike is 23 years old.
Oi.
Even
So
say.
does that even count?
Actually, no,
Yeah,
no,
that's
no.
good. It's 23 or younger, yeah.
But he'll
When's
be-
your birthday?
When he turned,
2000, it doesn't matter.
No, when's your birthday?
he'll turn 24.
He's already 23 now.
Oh,
As
you
in,
just
So he
made
turned
it.
23.
His birthday's already gone.
Well,
You
safe.
just made it.
So Ekatike
Yeah.
goes.
Yeah, yeah,
So who's
yeah.
yours?
Benjamin Sesko.
Okay, who's yours?
Miles scary.
Okay, I went with Lenny Euro.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Young Player of the Year, really?
Is
Yeah.
it big?
Is it-
Yeah, it's
but
very
if-
big season for
But
him.
you have to
yeah.
have
Yeah.
like you have to have some sort of like league thing because this year's Young Player of the Year was Ryan Gravenberch.
Yeah, and I think you predicted my net finish 5th. I
Yeah.
predicted them 7th. You predicted them 6th.
Yeah, but he won't get
Yeah.
Player of the Year if Arsenal win the league.
No, it's not Player of the Year.
It's gonna
No,
be
no,
a
no,
Young
young
Player of the
I'm
Year.
not saying young player. I'm just saying who I think will be the best young player.
Oh,
So you're a breakthrough player.
Is that
No, that's not my
Nah, that's
breakthrough.
different. That's different. I mean, if he thinks
The
Young
thing
Player
is
of the
that this season is gonna be his.
thought-
He's in that spot. He's gonna play
That's
it again.
I think Euro's an incredible.
I mean, he's
player.
got a lot of PR right now. A lot of people are talking about.
He's
how
probably our
amazing
best
he has this season.
wide centre back we've got as well, as in bringing the ball
Yeah.
creativity
Yeah.
as well.
Wait, who do you have?
Ekitike.
Oh, okay. I think that's a good shot. I mean, of course, if you Liverpool win the league, I think Ekatike will be big. I think.
I
No
just-
what?
What?
No what? Like, if you think
Oh.
Liverpool win the league, don't you think what would be Young Player of the Year? If he
Oh
has
yeah,
this
he's
year?
still a legend. Nah,
Yeah.
I think Ekitike is just that lack of a. They've lacked that number 9 kind of player. I don't know. Isak, of course.
Yeah, that's.
Whatever.
I'm just
thing,
judging
yeah.
who I think is gonna have the best season as a youngster. I'm going for Lenny Euro.
I mean, I think Miles is scary.
I think goals,
Yeah, it
debut
was
season.
between-
I think
Ekitike.
if Arsenal win the league, it will be
Yeah,
Miles.
Miles.
Yeah, it was between MLS. I was like, you know what?
Big
let me
season
go
for
Lenny
Lenny Euro.
Euro.
Yeah,
Like
it
it.
is. All right. Breakthrough star. A bit of a
Yep.
niche category.
Okay, you're gonna think I'm Arsenal biased, but again, you guys know my thoughts on this player.
Who is it?
Miles was
Calafiori.
Oh yeah. No.
I'll break through.
That's my breakthrough.
You think that he'll have an amazing season soon?
Will he even stay fit?
That's the question. But
Yeah.
look, you guys know, like obviously, I've never really thought him as a great player. I never thought he was a great signing. But the attacking ability this guy has, he's a unicorn. Like he's so weird. Like when have we seen a player like this? In preseason, he was so crucial to the way we play. That's why I'm thinking. I don't know MLS. Calafiori. I would love to see Calafiori be defensively. There is liability there, 100%. But I think he's crucial to how well we do because I think we're gonna see if he stays fit, you're gonna see a lot of Calafiori hype because he's gonna be very crucial to the way we play.
I mean, my pick was based around my thoughts on Chelsea this year and how they've got a lot of talk about them. I put Estevao in there.
He knows ball. He knows ball.
I mean, look, like I think Chelsea will have a very special season this year. They're calling for world champions. They got a lot of momentum. They got a lot of players. They got a lot of people, and Estevao seems to be the shining light. I think right wing is a position that is you don't have extreme amount of depth.
Yeah,
Left
true.
wing you got a
Yeah.
lot of players. right when you have basically only Pedro Neto and Esteban right now.
And Cole Palmer.
Yeah, but Copa
Yeah.
I think will start maybe.
He's
much more
basically a
centrally.
10 now. He's
Yeah,
not
he's basically
really
a 10.
gonna go, yeah.
He will play centrally. I think Esteban will have a decent amount of starts at right wing. And in the Club World Cup, he's shown a lot of good sparks. He scored an amazing goal. And I think Esteban, if it's only, of course, he's kind of broken out already. He's already signed for Chelsea for 50 million. But I think that he will have a very good season this year. And it's something that maybe people don't really know too much about.
I went
yours?
with Husanov.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought that guy was there.
No, I've gone with him because doing go for Abdul.
No, you.
No, go on, you say.
I think, like I mentioned, defensive frailties in City, but I think the one player that will really stand out amongst that kind of problem at City is Husanov, because this is one of the best centre backs at recovery I've ever seen. Like if you're on the counter attack against City, this guy eats up like yards. He will get to the ball. He will tackle. And I think a player that his PR was so bad last season because of their debut and stuff like that. It's going to shock a lot of people, I think, this season when they actually realise how good he is. He had a very good Club World Cup, I'd say, as well.
Yeah.
So I think, this player's going to stand out in a team where people will be like, oh, this guy's carrying City right now, or like, where was this last year? And that will stand out and just make him be respected a lot in the season.
Abdul?
Just going on, I'm going to quickly just point out the young player of the year, Benjamin Sesko.
Does this count as your breakthrough star as well?
No,
he didn't
okay.
speak outside.
If we get fifth, right, I think he'll be a very key reason why we get fifth, because we've got a striker that can score different types of goals, not just tap-ins. You can score outside the box, headers, left, right, volleys, everything. He's the all-round package. So that's just a quick note on him.
And
And
your breakthrough star?
Aiden Heaven.
Okay. Why?
I think this season, this will be. We've got Lisandro Martinez out for until January, I'm pretty sure.
Again.
No, because he was injured in January with the ACL.
Yeah.
So he's still out. He's still out.
Yeah.
Luke Shaw's going to be inconsistent, injury prone, we already know, which basically only leaves him to have that left centre back role. It's a shame last season when he got injured because he was performing well, he was in good form. In pre-season he's looked the same. And I think as a left foot centre back, I think this is it. This is a breakthrough season. I think he's probably one of our best left footed centre backs. I'll put him behind Lisandro Martinez. The game time is going to drastically increase for him. And I think as a back three, I would love to see Aiden Heaven, De Ligt and Euro. Because you got the mix of youth and experience with De Ligt. And you got the youngsters with Len Euro and Aiden Heaven. I believe that if we're going to get fifth, our defence has to be good. And I believe them three will contribute to the reason why we get fifth. And for me, that's why he's our breakthrough star.
That's fair. Alright, I mean, the next two are best manager of the year, or best manager, whatever, and first manager to get sacked. I mean, I think the best manager should be pretty self-explanatory. Whoever wins the league will probably give best manager.
Yeah.
So you probably got Hotel. I got Pep.
Slot.
And
Slot.
okay, that makes sense, first. And first to get sacked is slightly interesting.
I went with
Daniel
Keith
Farke.
Andrews.
I put Daniel Farke.
Now with Nuno Santos.
Oh, Nottingham Forest.
Espirito?
His second name is Santos.
Yeah.
Nuno Santos.
Nuno Espirito
Nuno
Santos.
Santos.
Yeah.
Is it Santos or Santo?
Santos.
Nuno Espirito Santos.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, and Abdul, who do you have as your first to get sacked?
Keith Andrews.
Oh okay.
I don't know.
You
Alright, go on. I mean, Daniel Farke, I think it's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
There's already a lot of negative
Yeah.
press around the guy. There's a lot of thing, he's going to do Norwich and go down again.
Mm.
And if Leeds are in those bottom positions, aka like if they're 20th or like 90th, 20th, whatever, and they're not looking like they're going to get out, they will replace him early. And I think the fans will side with the board in getting rid of him. That's the main thing when the manager gets sacked, is what do the fans think? What is their feeling about the manager? If he's already started the season without even played a game, with no good press, then when he does do bad, it's just going to
All over him.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's fair, that is fair.
All over him.
And you had
Santos,
Santos
yeah.
going. That's pretty interesting. I'm not seeing Santos as a
I
pick for this.
kind of alluded to it earlier. I just think I don't want to mention his name again.
Oh.
The board, the owner will be very.
Hey,
He
the
has-
owner,
he
yeah,
has
not
his-
him, not the owner, someone else. Someone else.
Very, very hostile, very quick to make decisions. Very aggressive guy. So if they're not performing,
Not
as
Mr.
a-
Marinakis though. He's a lovely.
He's a good guy.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah, I think as well. I think I was watching the Saudi League at the time. Al Ittihad, they were top of the league. It seemed like he's going to be their coach, and half a season later he got sacked. He very quickly falls out with the owners. So if Nottingham Forest fall off, I can see him going.
How that Tottenham, isn't he? Go
Yeah,
so
exactly.
quickly.
Yeah,
3 games in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it 3 games in? Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
3 or
He was
4.
there for 3 months,
Yeah.
probably 3 Premier League games.
Yeah.
4.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
All right, go on then. Who's your pick? Your pick was.
yeah,
Keith
Keith,
Andrews.
yeah.
Go on, why that?
I already stated before in my prediction for Brentford. I just think he's not had this experience as a the managers that you've put, they've had experience of being a manager. This is his first job.
Arteta, yeah.
He's never been an assistant. Yeah, that's true. But Arteta's learned on the job and at a bigger club.
Keith Andrews could learn on the job. And
Yeah, but true. But at Arsenal, he had Aubameyang. He had Lacazette. He had Özil.
Yeah, team, yeah.
But with the departures that have happened, and are going to carry on happening at Brentford, they've not bought players to replace them. I just think that he's gonna struggle as a Premier League manager, and it's not really his fault. It's a tough ask to come in as a manager, your first ever job, replacing such a icon legend, at
7
the
years at
club,
Brentford.
exactly. And I just think it's just gonna be too much for him, and I think he'll get sacked, and they'll get someone like Sean Dyche and they'll stay up.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, I mean, that is our Premier League prediction. We probably get it wrong in 9 months' time, but it's the effort that counts. We put the research in, we put the effort in, and we made some big predictions. Well, what, 4 different teams? Oh no, 3 different teams to win the league on our table. City, Arsenal, and both you guys on Liverpool.
Oh, yeah.
And that is our predictions. Let us know what you think in the comments. Put down your predictions as well before Friday 8 p.m. I don't want to see any cheating, before 8 p.m. But yeah, put down your predictions. I've paid £1,000 for someone to get exactly right.
You.
Yeah.
Me? 1,000? I thought I was playing 10 million. That's fine.
All right,
I can
10
do that.
million if you get exactly right. I don't see any edits as well. It has to be before the dates. But yeah, let us know what you guys think. Are we done? Are we spot on? And any other thoughts, lads?
Number 1 this year, inshallah.
Is it finally gonna happen?
It's finally gonna happen.
Alright.
We're gonna explode.
21.
Second place again, ole ole. But yeah, I mean that is our video, and we'll see you next video. Bye.